see how we're gonna do this. And I appreciate all my newer supporters. I appreciate, and I'm so happy to see y'all joining in. I'm so happy that y'all been able to join in the chat room. I hope y'all been enjoying the content I've been bringing to y'all. I appreciate the love so much. Y'all give me just 1 second. And like I always tell y'all, thank you for joining the God by 2009 channel. For anybody that don't know what the God by 2009 channel is, I talk about, real life topics. I talk about astrology, numerology. I talk about, real life relationships. I talk about the different signs. I use the Scorpio sign to go into the more deeper aspects, just on a more transparent note when it comes to life, when it comes to me, when it comes to Scorpio. So I hope y'all enjoy this. I'll just give me 1 second. And like I always tell y'all, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. I appreciate all the love and support. Just give me 1 second. And like I wanted to surprise y'all because yesterday I know, I did a little joint for y'all and it was a surprise. So I just wanted to hit y'all with another surprise. So I hope y'all able to come in. I hope everybody's able to tune in. It might be like it was yesterday, but it might not be. So let's see. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. This thing be messing up sometimes. And like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button as you enter the chat room. And if you want to hit me up behind the scenes, like I always tell you, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all show that love as y'all enter the chat room. I appreciate those that's been tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the God Bite 2009 channel. And this is a real Scorpio man ready to date again. And one thing you got to understand about the Scorpio man is we not, like I always tell y'all, I tell y'all this all the time, but you got to understand about one thing about Scorpio, we're not these individual, like I always tell you, we're not these serial daters. We're not these individuals that always trying to you know um address present ourselves to a woman. We're not always trying, we're not clubbers, we're not these bar hoppers. We're not these individuals that really go to, to the extent that, a lot of individuals would think we would go to. We don't really, step out too much to really present ourselves to the world so much. So one thing you got to understand when it comes to the Scorpio, it's only certain seasons and certain reasons the Scorpio man is going to be connected to a certain woman, are going to be dating a certain woman, are going to be in a relationship with a certain woman. I'm just paying attention to this stuff, y'all. Just give me a second. And like I always tell y'all, even though I know I get a lot of resistance on this channel from uh, controllers, make sure y'all still hit this like button. Uh, no weirdos allowed. Sorry. So sorry about that, y'all. It'd be a lot of goofies coming up here sometime. But one thing you got to understand when it comes to the Scorpio man, we're not these type of individuals that date too often. The Scorpio is an individual that only come out at certain times. We only present ourselves to the world at certain times. So for a Scorpio man to really date you, get into that mode of really dating anyone, or even being around anybody, it has to be something very deep, or somebody really with a very strong energy. Cause y'all, it's a lot of people that ask me this all the time, but it's like y'all ask me like why Scorpio man is attracted to me. Why do I attract so much Scorpio energy? And you have to understand that we attract to individuals with that are more. Oh, they're gonna put the ghost. Sorry, dark spirits. I'm not entertaining y'all today. So, so one thing about the Scorpio man is when we connect to a certain woman, it has to be a deeper reason. It has to be something very intense about you. It has to be something extremely passionate about you that really capture us. Because just like anybody would think, anybody how anybody would see it. Y'all excuse me, I just want to adjust this. How anybody would see it. We only connect to deeper individuals. We only connect to individuals that are, passionate, that have a real what's going on, night, where you from? You know, y'all let me know where y'all from. Definitely feel free to jump into the chat room if you ain't trolling or nothing. You know, I appreciate that. Matter of fact. Y'all give me a second. I gotta handle this right quick. So one thing you got to understand when you're dealing with Scorpio man is we have to be in a real deep connection with somebody, to want to date. The Scorpio man, we are individuals that we go for certain periods of time. We go for certain periods of extent where the Scorpio man is not going to date, where we're not going to be connected to nobody, where we're not going to be trying to talk to nobody, because we are individuals like we really are heavy on everything that we soak in. Like I tell you all the time, the Scorpio man is going to be we very heavy and very extreme with things that we soak in, with people that we around, with relationships that we're connected to. So you have to understand when you're dealing with the Scorpio man, he's going to disconnect from he's going to disconnect when he's been in a bad relationship. He's going to disconnect from a lot of individuals when he's going through a tumultuous period in his lifetime. But when the Scorpio man is ready to date, we go into a deep, intense place. It's like that little thing that it just this invisible switch that cuts on us that lets us know, okay, it's time. You're ready to be out there. You're ready to, because some people, and not knocking nobody because everybody's different, but some individuals they date when they damaged. They date when they have a bad energy. They date when they life all tore up. They date when they got this going on. Like we really try to get ourselves together so we can have the best relationships and the best connections and a clear slate, so to say. So just like a lot of the women that we connect with, which are empaths, women with certain gifts, women with certain connections to a higher realm, we get very focused on clearing our way, clearing our life. The Scorpio man is going to be very focused on disconnecting from fake energies, disconnecting from, you know, low vibrational connections, low vibrational relationships, blocking spirits, things that's getting in our way, because these are things that's going to get in the way of the relationship. So us as Scorpio man, we really hate that, and we really don't like connecting to stuff that don't have no real passion to it, don't have no real, connection to it, don't have no real intensity to it. So that Scorpio man, he will go periods of time. he will go periods of time where he won't get no relationships, where he won't date nobody, where he won't deal with anybody. So you have to understand when you connect with the Scorpio man, it's something very real for us. It's something very different. It's something extremely unique about you. We come into the relationship one with a whole lot of abundance of passion. You know what I mean? Because the Scorpio, we do take that break. It's just like when it comes to dating the Scorpio man, like a real when we up on our high vibration now and really on our thing, we really don't connect with just anybody. We really don't try to just get in relationships with anybody. We take a break like a basketball player takes a break during a certain season, doing it before the preseason and stuff like that. It's like the Scorpio man goes through almost like this romantic, training camp. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to really think. I want y'all to really enjoy this video. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you comment. Let me know if you up in here. They send a lot of trolls towards my way, but hopefully I can get some of my real supporters to comment. Let me know where y'all from. And I appreciate it. But we take a certain break because one thing you got to understand, everything is just like everybody, going into the term now, energy or whatever. Everything is energy. Everything is aura. Everything is about having a certain abundance of connection. I appreciate the love, you know. Man, one thing you got to understand when it comes to connecting with certain Scorpio man, we only connect with the most deepest, genuine relationships, the most deepest, sincere, passionate women. The woman that has the real, deep, authentic, organic, passionate, sensual, romantic, feminine, deep energy. It don't have we. It's not the Scorpio that's looking for the perfect woman. I always wanted somebody that just genuinely connected to me, just genuinely make me feel a certain passion, just genuinely bring a certain joy to my life and being around them. That's why I think a lot of my exes didn't understand is like I genuinely rock with them as individuals, not just as a girl with a fatty or a girl with a pretty face or the girl that's popular. I connect with energy. I like people that's real. Scorpio, he's going to connect with the individual that's real. He's gonna connect with a person that really brings that real deep connection, almost like a kindred spirit, because this is what gets us out of our shell. This is what makes us want to start being social again. This is what makes us start opening up to certain individuals again, and we start building up this connection where we want to date, where we want to be around certain women, where we want to, really put that out there. That's why you might, when you're dating a Scorpio man, you might feel a certain hold back at certain times. Like you might feel a certain resistance from that Scorpio at certain times because we only connect with the deepest individuals. We only connect when we really feel it deep within us. It's something that we really, really want. So you got to understand when you're coming across this Scorpio man, he's going to come with this extreme intensity. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like we don't try to be like off the chain and try to be weirded out or nothing like that. But we come with this abundance of energy because we deeply connect and we really feel it. And I don't know how to explain this, so y'all bear with me. We really like it. I know it might seem like a cliche, but we really like the women that we try to talk to. We really have a genuine connection where we actually want to be around you, where we actually want to date, where we actually want to connect on a real lifetime. Because we don't rock with it. It's like we love people, but a lot of people just are not going to be genuine. A lot of people are going to wear a masquerade. A lot of people want to be sing. A lot of people want to play high school games. A lot of people want to play popularity games. A lot of people want to be just so disingenuous. But when you connect with a Scorpio man, we feel that connection coming from that person. We feel that genuine passion coming from that woman. So we connect with it, in a real deep way. We connect with it in a real deep tone. So when that Scorpio man is around you, you got to understand that we're gonna have this. He's gonna come off with this almost aggressive energy, but not too aggressive. But he's gonna let you know, hey, I like you. Hey, I want to talk to you. Hey, I really vibing with you. I really connect with you. And he's not gonna beat around the bush. He's not gonna fake around it. So you got to understand that it's going to we going to have abundance of intensity because we have a lot of sexual energy because we don't burn the candle at both ends. When it's time to burn that candle, when it's because it's somebody we really are deeply into, somebody that we really want to be with. This is why certain times you'll see a Scorpio connected to somebody. It's not because he's so thirsty. It's not because he's just this weirdo. It's not because he's just so hurt that he can't let go. It's because we genuinely don't have no mindset of leaving that person from the beginning. We don't come into the relationship like, oh, I'm gonna just stroke her and just keep it moving. It's like I wanna connect with you. You know what I mean? If I don't wanna be on that type of level, I'm not even gonna play with you like that. You know what I mean? Because temporary situations end up with long-term consequences. So if I'm gonna be in a long-term consequence, I want to be with a long-term person. So when the Scorpio connect with you, we want somebody that's real. We want somebody that we like being around. A lot of dudes, short-term guys, they don't care if they like her. They just care if she look good. So if they get her pregnant, anything happen, it's chaos. It's bitterness. It's hatred. But when you connect with women that's supposed to be in your life, with women that you respect, women that you really rock with on a real heavy deal, you don't have to worry about that. If it happens, it happens. You see what I'm saying? If it happens, y'all still have a respect for each other. If it happens, y'all still have a connection towards each other because y'all actually like each other. Y'all not. That's what Scorpio is coming for when he sees you, because he feel not only is he sexually attracted to you like any man would, because most women that we connect with are very gorgeous, beautiful women, but you somebody that we see like a friend. You somebody that we see like a real friend figure, like a deep, like people always say girlfriend, but they just mean it in like a kiddie way, like a high school way. If a Scorpio man say girlfriend, it's because you literally my girl and you're literally like my best friend because you connect with me so deep. Every woman that I connected with was like my best friend. That's a certain time why certain times you might clash with your Scorpio man, because y'all will become so personally interlocked with each other. It's gonna become deep. You're gonna be like, who you talking to like that? Why you looking like that? Why you because it's so y'all gonna literally be able to read each other's facial expressions. You're gonna read when he do certain things. It's gonna automatically set you off because you know him so well. You so deeply connected to him. You can tell when he's sarcastic. You can tell when he's being pissed off with you. You can tell when he is doing something like. It's women that do have that deep intuitive connection with us, that they understand this. And like I always tell y'all, they had a lot of trolls in my stuff. They used to get me with that, but they don't get me with that no more. You know, but if any of my real supporters in here, please make sure y'all comment. I don't want to see none of these silly trolls. You know, then welcome to the God by 2009 channel. I know I'm going in, but I still want to hear from y'all. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't know what a like button is, it's the three dots in your right-hand corner. Make sure you follow me at godbody_2009 on Instagram. If you want to reach out to me for advice consultations, birth chart readings, things of that nature, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350, 312-526-6350. And make sure y'all comment. If you can comment, let me know what your sign is and let me know where you're from. You can just let me know how long you've been tuning into the channel. So one thing you got to understand when you connect with Scorpio man is we are very heavy because we want to bring that abundance of connection to the woman that we with. So I'm not. It sound like I'm trying to play a role, but I'm not. I want to get this clear because I want y'all to really understand. We don't date a whole lot because that like an old man told me a long time ago. He said, boy, if you don't burn yourself out in your youth, boy, he said you're gonna be strong. He said you're gonna be strong like a tree. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Scorpio man. That's what we bring. That's why we have such an abundance of passion and romance. Like I'm so organic because I actually have the desire for it. I actually have the passion for it. Actually have the intensity for that woman. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the Scorpio we bring on the deep oil massage, and we bring on the touching. We're very deep into stimulating the woman. We're very deep into foreplay. We're very deep into connecting with her because we have that energy. You see what I'm saying? You be like, God, body, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not quite getting it. Okay, it's like this. If you used to burning yourself out, I'm trying to use the best example I can use. It's like if you used to wearing a certain hat all the time, you know what I'm saying? When you finally and you wait and you blow money on hats, expensive hats, and you finally get a hat that's priceless, you're not going to treat it any differently because you're so used to wasting that energy. You're so used to neglecting that source or that energy or that person. You see what I'm saying? It's like so when it's finally time for you to show yourself and really be the man that you're supposed to be, you burnt yourself out. It's just like an Olympic medalist lifting extreme weights before the competition. They gonna be stronger eventually, but they already tore themselves down. So by the time the competition comes to win the gold medal, they're already burnt out. They're already exhausted. You done already clubbed yourself out. You done already had this baby mama, that ex-girlfriend, this ex-wife. You got this going on. Cause your slate ain't clean. You done dirt, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. You dirtied up your own slate. So with a Scorpio man, we don't try to burn our slate. We really try to take our time to connect with a person and really look into that person. Because one thing about Scorpio man, we don't like wasting time. We don't like being in fake connections. We don't like being in fake relationships. So the Scorpio. We don't mind taking our time. We don't mind, being very practical and being. That's why y'all look at God body. A lot of y'all, some of y'all can guess because some of y'all good at that, but a lot of people don't even know. Like some of y'all don't even know how old I like. I told a lot some of y'all, you know what I mean, but a lot they don't even believe how old I am. You know, I still get ID. You know what I'm saying, for everything because I'm just this good old Boy Scout. It's because I didn't burn myself on the wrong women. You know what I'm saying? The women that I wanted to connect with, I really had a genuine connection with. Even the ones I didn't, I ended up in the genuine connection with them because I feel like even when you trying to play a certain role and be low frequency and chase women and stuff like that, if your soul is gold, you're not going to fit into that role. The women gonna fall in love with you. You gonna have feelings. You can't be like that and play that role. You can't have no feelings. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by cats like that. You can't have no feelings. You got to be harsh. You got to have a certain coldness as far as your conscience. So when it comes to connect with Alaska, we can't do that because we love too deeply. We are way too passionate. Even when we don't want to be serious, we end up being serious. We be like, yo, where you going? We need to talk. Where you doing? I didn't mean that. What you mean by that? We supposed to be together. You ain't going nowhere because his heart is setting on being a bozo, but his soul is setting on being a champion and a leader. You see what I'm saying? He's spiritually straddling the fence because he really a passionate genuine man. He a real champion. He really solid, but he playing goofball games. You see what I'm saying? It's like being coming from the NFL and playing in the cheese ball league. The shit don't make sense. play tetherball. Play tetherball. It's like, what the heck are you doing? You don't even fit into that. You fronting your move. That's not who you really are. You see what I'm saying? And a Scorpio, one thing about us, we can't pretend to be nobody that we not. We can't pretend to get along with nobody that don't love and like us. We can't pretend to be a playboy when it's not in us. We are very deep, passionate, intense individuals. So when you come to connect with that Scorpio man, you got to understand he's gonna want to know about you. He's gonna want to understand you because you have really caught his attention. You have really stunned him. You see what I'm saying? It's not what you think it is. You really have caught his attention, and that's why you get the intense stare from us. That's why you get the intense energy from us. But if we feel that passive aggressiveness, and we feel that flighty, I'm gonna use the word from Maya Angelou, you know, flighty energy. You just so flighty. You know, so it's like don't nobody want to deal with that. Your sister, your mom don't even want to deal with your attitude. Why would you think a grown man want to deal with your attitude, even though you just being your? It's just like, keep it calm, keep it genuine. Show your best sides because that Scorpio, we're gonna show ours. When we date, it's like the man that's been in the house that finally get out the house. Like, yeah, like I'm hungry. I'm ready for passion. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for romance. Hold on. I got the y'all know I got to use my graphics. It's like when Scorpio Trump ready today, we bringing out the good stuff. We bringing out the French cologne. We trying to step the prep. I done had this bottle for 5 years, and you see how much is in here. I don't play. When I step out, it's on for real. I'm trying to step with my sock, with my foot out. I got to step I got to use my best leg. I got to put my best foot forward. You see what I'm saying? And let the other one lead behind. That Scorpio, when he's liking you, he's gonna be smelling good. We gonna make sure we presentable. He gonna always make sure he's shaved when he around you. He's always gonna make sure he's passionate. He's always gonna make sure he's very sincere and very, very honest with you. You know what I mean? And when we connected to somebody. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like. I see y'all coming up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What the comments, y'all? I want to see y'all comment. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate y'all being up in here. But can y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, please? So make sure y'all comment. What's going on with y'all? Hopefully I get some comments from y'all. Y'all make sure y'all comment. Welcome to the God by 2009 channel. Y'all know the routine. Hopefully I can get some of my supporters up in here, but I know it's early. Y'all know God body an early worm. You gotta get the early worm. But when it comes to the Scorpio man, we are very deep. Lovers, when we're ready to date, we really have a certain like we do have a possessive. I'm not okay. We might be kind of possessive. Okay, we might be a little possessive. So when we get really focused on somebody, it's like you be like, it's weird because the girls, all of y'all had the same reaction most of the time. Y'all be like, me? Is he talking to me? Did he mean to even message me? Is he telling me to talk to? Is he answering? Like, it's little stuff that y'all notice, and because we are very immediate. It's not in your head, sweetheart. A lot of times, us as Scorpio, I know we can be very, very discreet and very mysterious with our ways. But when that Scorpio man's coming at you, when that Scorpio man is being passionate with you, when he's being very intense with you, you got to understand it's he's showing you the real deal. He's not playing around. It's not in your head. He's not doing it for play. Like when we intense with somebody, when he's ready for you, you're gonna feel that energy coming from us. And and sorry to my new supporter, Belina. If you watching, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment. I'm apologizing because I got support. I be having supporters that look like other supporters. It's so crazy. I mean, the height, like what? I don't know. She might be her sister. And some of y'all might be sisters that I don't know. Some of y'all might be playing the old game with God body. The only sisters I know, I had a couple of sets of sisters that watch my channel. I had some twins that watch my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't forget y'all. I just want y'all to know that. So when you understand that when you date ready, when a Scorpio man is ready to date, he's gonna share certain things with you. Maybe not in the beginning, but you will see little signs. He would tell you little certain things. And it might be shocking me, like, wow, and it's so deep because he sees you as somebody that's honorable. He sees you as somebody that's very deep. He sees you as somebody that's very sincere, that he can be in a relationship with. So when we connect with somebody, we are extremely affectionate. We are very when you talk about Scorpio jealousy, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this part. With Scorpio jealousy is not the jealousy where I'm jealous. I'm jealous of her talking to this dude. It's like I'm jealously in love with you. Like to I want to spend your time. I want to spend time with you. I want to have you to myself. Like I'm passionate with you, but it's like a silent jealousy. It's like I love her. She don't even know how much I want her to myself. Like how deep it is, how passionate it is. So it's like he really will be intense with you. He will really be deeply connected with you. That Scorpio man, he will pay attention to who you talking to. He's gonna pay attention to who you dealing with. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of times the Scorpio man, we will connect with a woman that hasn't been in relationships a long time. Just like we were talking yesterday, we get with women that hasn't been in relationships a long time. Women that don't that's been celibate for a certain time. I don't know why y'all find us and why we find y'all. I think because the Scorpio man, even though we're not as extreme as some of our counterparts, we go for periods of time to ourselves. We go for periods of time where we don't date. So I guess our energy draws in women that hasn't been sexually active. She don't be sexually active like that. She hasn't been in a real relationship in a long time. Even if she's been in a real relationship, it wasn't very passionate. It wasn't very physical. We draw in women that are very shy, that really don't show themselves too often, that have a lot of intense energy, that are very feminine. The Scorpio has a tendency to draw in women that are single or have been single for a lot of deep reasons. A lot of deep reasons, but they're so unique and so different that they can only be connected to a certain man. They can only date a certain man. They can only have a relationship with a certain man. And like I tell y'all let me know if y'all up in here. I see y'all. I appreciate the like, but let me know if y'all up in here. I love seeing y'all. But make sure y'all let me know if y'all up in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Let me know if you enjoying this video, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. What's going on, Jay? I appreciate you, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, Jay, but I'm just showing this as showing love, like, and I don't want any of my supporters to feel weird about this statement, but I'm just saying it in all transparency and all honesty and love. Like, I appreciate to all my beautiful supporters. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all from every nationality, every creed, every nation. I appreciate the deep love of my supporters, especially the ladies, because and the fellas, the few fellas that do show me love, I love y'all, man, because a lot of people have hated on me. A lot of people have uh, put mean, vicious words towards me. So it means a lot for a person to really get it, you know. And I love all, and I respect my non, black supporters, because y'all don't have to watch me. Y'all don't have to show me love and respect. I appreciate y'all for understanding, Mr. Godbody, because I know I'm very different to your nationality. A lot of people that's connected to you probably wouldn't even accept me being around you. So I appreciate you being unbiased and being non-judgmental and being, and not being funny or racist towards me, because I really appreciate that, and I hope y'all understand that. And I love my Caribbean supporters. I love my Black American supporters. I love my African supporters. I love all of y'all so dearly. I love my Puerto Rican supporters. Let me say, because I love y'all. This is the thing that's messed up about Godbody. If you know my name, my real name, it has a deep meaning. So if you understand what my name means, you'll understand why I act like I act. I'm very loving, and I'm very affectionate, and I'm very passionate. And even when I try to hide it, it just comes out. So excuse me for being so lovey-dovey. So one thing you got to understand when you connect with a Scorpio man, we date with this intensity where we don't mind being with that person. We don't mind being with that person for a long time. A Scorpio is never looking at you as a short-term fix. He's never looking at his partner as a. So we gonna when we with that woman, we gonna be with that woman. He's gonna be extremely sensual. He's gonna be extremely passionate and romantic. He's gonna be intense in the bedroom, because he sees you in nobody else. That's why I was so passionate with my exes. That's why I was so passionate with any woman I ever been with, because I I don't. It's nothing fake about how I feel. It's nothing fake about what I'm showing you. It's nothing fake about anything that I ever show you. Even if a woman don't understand anything about me, if I like, she will know. She will know it. She will never ever forget. And I don't try to be funny. I'm not even trying to be braggadocious or nothing like that. But from what y'all as women that I've been with told me, I used to think that all men was on that level at a minimum. But they tell me like, nah, nah, sweetheart. Most men don't be on this type. You is a different level. You on a different level, because I really put my passion into it. I really put my organic feelings for that woman into it. I build up a extreme intensity for it. That's why a certain Scorpio, we might get a little frustrated with a woman sometimes, or we might get a little intense sometimes, because you have to understand that, and I joke about this a long time ago. I haven't said this a long time, but y'all have to understand that if you want a man that's giving you that sledgehammer sexual stamina, that got all these Superman moves, that can sweat pour and still keep going for hours. That can keep it like a hard as a mountain, and keep it and float your boat through the. We don't just float your boat, we float you through the damn ocean. We float your ass across the continent. We put you where you need to be. But you got to understand, a man that's built like that, a man that has a high sexual stamina, we are aggressive as fuck. We are full of testosterone. We are intense. We are manly men. We get agitated. We get moody. We got it's just because it comes with that. Even a little boy that's full of testosterone is going to be aggressive. You got to keep telling him to sit down. He hard headed and shit. He can't sit down. He throwing the football around the house because his little butt full of testosterone. He's a man's child. He's a man's man. He's a masculine child. And that's the same thing when you're dealing with that Scorpio man. If he got this intensity, he got this powerful sexual organic aura, but you have to understand when you dating that Scorpio man, it comes with the abundance of intensity. It comes with the abundance of passion. It comes with the abundance of sexual passion, and it's certain things about him. He's not going to be this lily flower. You see what I'm saying? You can get the lily flower, but that lily flower ain't gonna bring that sexual intensity to you. And a lot of y'all know how y'all are. And you be like, God, body, what you talking about? A lot of the women that connect to us, empaths, just because you an empath, just because you a spiritual goddess, just because you have these magical powers, doesn't mean you know that you are not the easiest. The women that we connect to, they are sexy as I don't know what, but they are intense. She's stubborn. She's very curious. She gets a little grumpy. When she gets a little moody, she's very questionable. Like, why do you say this? What do you mean by that? She's very curious, um, and she can be difficult to understand. And the women that we connect with, they have a high sexual libido also, where you can't be no soft dude dealing with her. You can't be no weak guy dealing with her, because just because she feminine, a lot of guys think, oh, she gonna be easy to handle, easy to satisfy. Oh, she got a certain softness about her. Oh, she's small, so I can just do this. Or no, they extremely intense. Even if they have a more passionate, more overwhelming, softer edges, she's still gonna be just as intense as she ever was. She's still gonna be harder to understand. She's still gonna be extreme, to deal with. So when you in a relationship with her, you gotta understand she comes with a lot, and that's why a lot of guys can't stay in relationships with the women that we connect with a lot of times, even when they get mad at us and try to float over here, float over there. Because I know y'all, some of y'all probably might be watching this video right now. Y'all might float over here, try to date this regular guy, but it don't work out. He gonna either run away from you, you're gonna get either bored with him, it's not gonna be sexually stimulating, he's not gonna understand you half of the time, you're gonna be trying to what's the term for it that they use in the 90s? You're gonna be going through the motions trying to figure the relationship out. You're gonna be going through the motions trying to connect with that person, because the women that we connect with can only be with the most intense individuals. She can only be with the most dominant type of men, and because anybody that's weak, anybody that's too soft, even if she's a nice person in the world, it's just she's gonna be like, I'm sorry, this is just not gonna, because she gonna give you the Janet Jackson treatment, like, this is not gonna work out, sweetheart. It was so beautiful, but it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Because she's not satisfied. She's not being fulfilled. He's not aggressive enough. He don't open up on the deep levels. He don't have that intensity that she got from the Scorpio. She's gonna be looking for so many things that she could only find in that Scorpio man, because we only date a certain women with a certain we date women with a certain edge. We date women with a certain silence to themselves. The woman that don't have too many friends. The woman that's super popular but really she has very few people around. She might not have any friends at all, but she's extremely passionate. She's extremely beautiful. She has this deep connection with whoever she's in a relationship with. Button. I'm gonna give you. I gotta give it a second. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Sorry about that. I had to disconnect. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoying this video. I see y'all up in here, but make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. I know Jade not the only one that's in here. Thank you for listening, Miss Jade. And Make sure y'all comment. Let me know where you from. Let me know how long you've been enjoying the videos. Let me know how long you've been tuning in. This surprise video number 2, y'all. I hit y'all with 2. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, if you want to talk to me for advice, birth chart reads, or anything of that nature, make sure you reach out to me at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. I don't know. You know, I guess they say you meet who you are. So I've always had this thing about me where I run into the most intense women, the most beautiful, the most natural, whether she a big girl. I don't know if y'all be understanding. We love y'all for who y'all are. If you a sexy, we like y'all for that. We like you the way you are. If you lose weight, whatever, that's cool. But we already like you the way you are. I like the Aquarius, and she had the cushion. She had the right curves and cushion. Start losing all that. I'm like, baby, why are you changing? Like Scorpio, we kind of hate that, but I understand where she was coming from. But she don't realize that's a different story. But the Scorpio man, he doesn't see you as this thing where he's trying to prove. He already likes what he sees. We date women that we're already deeply into. We date women that we already strongly sexually attracted to. So we're not trying to correct this and change that. We're trying to like keep that for ourselves. We want to just connect to that for a lifetime. That's why when you're dating a Scorpio, he puts this abundance of intensity that's like a permanent tattoo. Any woman that ever connected to me, that ever really fell in love, I connect with them forever. Not because I want to put some hocus pocus on them, not because I just want to have this possessiveness over them. It's because my energy is so strong. It only going to connect to you in the deepest ways. My love is going to stick to you, even if I never physically touched you and been passionate with you. My love has a way of marinating in a person's heart. You could disappear from me for years and literally come searching for me, because my love has a boomerang effect. Once you connect with me, you connected with me from the hip. Once you fall in love with me, you fall in love with me very deeply. I will show up in your dreams. I will show up in your visions. I will show up in your thoughts. And that's the same thing that's going to come with that Scorpio man. You really know when you got it really bad for us is when you leave that Scorpio man, or you disconnect from him, but he's taking the abundance of transparency through your thoughts, as far as how you think, as far as how you do things. No matter what you do, he reoccurs. We have a reoccurring thing where no matter what, we're gonna show up. If it's your thoughts, we're gonna show up. If it's your dreams, we're gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? If it's your deep memories, we're gonna show up, because we have a place to we're like these partners that even if we disappear for a long time, you're never gonna forget that. November Scorpio got my whole mind blown. Okay, poised and polished nails. What where you from? That's not my friend Sheba, is it? But let me know where you from, polishing that, because I got a couple of girls that do nails and stuff like that. So let me know where you from. Let me know how long you've been watching. I'm a Pisces, and I've noticed that most of the Scorpios connections have been with the Scorpio man. I mean, most of my connections have been deepest connection with the Scorpio man. I think our signs are quite similar in some ways. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Virgo from Texas. Okay, make sure you follow me, Virgo from Texas. Make sure you hit that like button. It's the 3 dots in your right hand corner. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. What part of Texas you from? I used to live in Texas. I used to live all over Texas, actually. You know what I mean? Y'all people, and I mean this with so much love and appreciation. Y'all in Texas, y'all be loving me. I love y'all too. Y'all been showing me love since 2017. Texas, Cali, New York, Australia, Canada. It's a lot of y'all that some of y'all watch me like a cult. but y'all don't hardly comment. I don't know whether that's about certain states won't comment like that, but they watch me in this enormous abundance, especially Texas. What's going on, Abby? Abby, back up in here. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Dallas Fort Worth. I know a lot about Fort Worth. I know a lot about. I'm about to do like my boy from Brooklyn. He used to be like, hey, oh my gosh. So make sure make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, like I always tell y'all, if you, I'm gonna read your stuff. Keep the comments coming in. Keep them coming in. I'm gonna read y'all stuff. I've been live for 50 minutes. I've been live for 50 minutes, Abby. And if y'all want to show love, make sure you donate to my Cash App link. You can donate to my PayPal link. If you would like to get advice, consultation, readings behind the scene, make sure you reach out to me at 312-526-6350. And I'm going to read y'all questions and just give me a second to keep going with the video. Um, when it comes to dating, we put this intense passion and connection where we leave a memory. I don't know what it is. These people, even from me, from when I was a kid, they just remember me. They connect with me very deeply. So the Scorpios, he's gonna have a hold on you where you're gonna inquire about him. You're not even that type of person, but you're gonna come back looking for us. You're gonna wonder. You're gonna be curious about us. You're gonna find yourself keep coming around that Scorpio like, he's kind of cute. Oh, I like him. I wonder who he's with. I wonder if he's married. Do he have any kids? I wonder if he's ready for a full time. Because it's going to become your personality is going to almost mirror the extremes of that Scorpio. You're going to find yourself being more deliberate and more aggressive and more attentive. You're going to find yourself be like, why did he do that? What is this? I wonder why he did that. I wonder, it's just these, just all types of stuff. I just got on. What did I miss? What did I miss? It's about the real Scorpio man ready to date again. It's about the real Scorpio man ready to date again. Let me read what you said. Weird thing is, before meeting him, I had a kind of always felt like I would end up with one. But this is crazy because I dreamed of him the first night we met. Yeah, when the women that really connect with me, I will come into their thoughts. Even if they get mad at me, it don't matter. Whatever you feel like me, if whatever you feel about me on the inside is what's going to always stick. So if you love me in real time, if the foundation of your feelings for me is love and passion, it's going to always reoccur back. You're going to find yourself. We the type that you love us so much, it'll get on your nerves. It'll kind of pluck your nerves. Depends on who you are. It's going to either make you feel give you anxiety. It's going to make you feel real romantic, and it's going to make you for some women make them feel frustrated because they used to being in control of themselves so much. These are strong mind women, strong spirited women. So when they finally find this man that really jumps into their spirit and their energy like that, it really captures her attention, and she knows it's something different about us and it's something special about us. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I see y'all up in here. But make sure y'all hit that like button. You a Virgo too. And I'm talking about how when it comes to dating a Scorpio, we date in extreme seasons. We date with a certain passion. When we connect with somebody, it has to be real. It's heavy. We take breaks from really jumping into the dating realm. But when I'm in that mode, I'm really in that mode. I'm really in that passion. I'm really in that place. Sometimes I wish I would just be a little bit more consistent with dating, but I wouldn't have the intensity that I have. I know, yeah, I would, but it wouldn't be as it wouldn't be as extreme. It wouldn't be as passionate. Because when the Scorpio, when we want somebody, we want to taste into it like it's delicious. When we stroke somebody, we want to stroke it like it's our last time touching a woman. We want to make it like it's her birthday / anniversary / girl. Like we want to literally pour it and shower her with attention, with sexual passion. And when it comes to dating a Scorpio man, when that Scorpio man is ready to date, just make sure it's always personal time with you two. You know, like, God body, what you mean? Like, just time, just private time where you two could just kick it, where y'all can just watch goofy movies, where y'all can listen to vibe, listen to music, where y'all can just kick it, like on some one-on-one time with no interruptions. Like, you know, like we love cooking. If you like cooking, like that's good. That's good. If y'all can cook together, like do stuff that includes both of y'all together. You know what I mean? We really, that's why we love women that are very introverted. We don't mind a homebody. We don't mind her being able loving to travel either. But a lot of women that we connect with, they love traveling, but they love being a homebody at the same time. She has her seasons where she want to travel, then she has her seasons where she want to be at home. She want to be chilling. Let me see. What state are you from? Miss Abby, Miss Abby, do you follow me on IG? Hit me up on IG. Hit me up on IG, Miss Abby. I share with y'all, but I share with y'all in the background. It's easy for y'all to share. Y'all don't have no platform, Miss Abby. So let me know. Just hit me up behind the scene. You can hit me up on. That's why I tell y'all. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009 on Instagram. If y'all wanna, talk to me. If y'all want advice and stuff like that, you can hit me up. Like I said, on my email, on my Gmail. It's posted in this pin in the chat room, y'all. I want to make sure I make that clear to y'all. A lot of my information is pinned in the chat room at the top, right beside my name. My PayPal link, my Cash App link. If y'all want to donate, show that love, make sure y'all do that. If you want to reach out to me for advice, for questions, hit me up at 312-526-6350. I know some of y'all shy as hell, but I'm gonna snap y'all out of that, whether y'all like it or not. I'm gonna teach you how to talk. I'm gonna teach y'all how to be social, whether you like it or not. Because a lot of y'all is 2025. Y'all want to be indirect. Y'all want to be passive aggressive. Y'all want to send a telegram like it's 1968. Girl, open your mouth. We got 100,000 ways to communicate, and don't nobody want to talk. Don't nobody want to open their mouth. If you're gonna date a Scorpio, you got to open your mouth. You don't got to run your mouth. It's a difference. You just got to open your mouth. You ain't got to run your mouth. You just got to open your mouth. So, let me see. Do Scorpio mans always go back to the one they love or they had the deepest connection with? No, because I haven't been back to anybody that I've dated before. Like, and it's not because I ain't even saying because I couldn't. I just when the chapter's over, like I close it like Scorpios treat relationships. This, and not every Scorpio, but Scorpios on my level, we treat relationships like a golden movie, like a golden novel. There's no need to duplicate it. There's no need to do a part 2, part 3, part 4, part trash, because we made it golden. We celebrated it like it was the best thing since sliced bread. We put our backbone into it. We put our chest muscles. We put our abdominal muscles into every stroke. We put our mind into every conversation. We put our heart into all the time that we have into that woman. So when you love like that, you don't feel like you need to recoup nothing. If it happens, I'm not saying it can't happen, but it definitely happens all the time. But I never felt the need to rekindle nothing, because it's like I put the love first, in the first time, to be appreciated the first time. I put the passion into it the first time, to be loved the first time, not later on. Y'all let me know if y'all up in here. I see y'all commenting. Let me see. Always. Okay, I just want to make sure I read your comment. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all let me know if y'all up in here. Like, I appreciate it. But make sure you hit that like button. The like button is the 3 dots in your right hand corner. I appreciate the love. Like I always tell y'all, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. You know, if you want to hit me up behind the scene, like I always tell y'all, you know, just ask me for the information. I get it to y'all. But we jump out with the extreme enthusiasm. We are extremely passionate about whoever we're dealing with. Um, we really get deeply into that person. You know, just like y'all get into us. So it's like if we don't feel if that Scorpio man doesn't understand who you are, or doesn't really or something really curious about you that he really wants to know, get he's nervous about something, he will hesitate to a certain extent to take a certain step. He will hesitate to a certain extent to open up to you. You know what I mean? It's not because he doesn't like you. It's just because we do get nervous. We do get apprehensive about certain connections and certain relationships. I appreciate y'all being up in here with me. Let me know if y'all enjoy this. Who I got up in here? I had Ivy. I got Jade, Polish, Poison, Polish, Nail. Abby, what's going on, Abby? Again, you didn't tell me, Polish. Are you a new supporter? I don't know if you up in here, Polish, but if she up in here, let me know if you're a new supporter. Let me know if you're an old supporter. I appreciate it. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm back, y'all. But let me know if y'all up in here. But one thing you got to understand when you're dealing with Scorpio man is we are extreme when it comes to the individual we date because he doesn't date too often. He doesn't just get with anybody. He doesn't just talk with anybody. So whether y'all think we playing, whether y'all waste our time, whether y'all BS around, whether y'all take it into consideration, whether y'all are genuine with us, we're really passionate about whoever we dealing with. We really try to put that real feeling into it. That's why a lot of women they get that from us. They feel that vibe from us. They get that connection with us. I see y'all up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. I'm looking for y'all. I'm looking for y'all to show out now. So let me know if y'all up in here. So when it comes to connecting with that Scorpio man, y'all give me 1 second. So when it comes to the connecting with that Scorpio man, he's not going to be beating around the bush. He's not going to be fake about how he feels. He's not going to be. He's not going to be this. He's not going to come off with this cool. At certain times, we can come off with a cool, calm demeanor, but you will still feel that direct attention coming at you. You see what I'm saying? You will still feel that intense passion coming at you because, like I tell y'all, we don't just partner with anybody. We don't just get in relationships with any old body. It has to really be heartfelt. It has to really be passionate to it. It really has to be a deeper connection. Y'all excuse me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just want to make sure y'all y'all get the best videos. Let me see. When he stalked me, it wasn't local. Miss Ivy. I want you to answer me too when I talk to you, Miss Ivy. Miss Ivy, look at me. Hit me up behind the scenes, sweetheart, and not just you. All my supporters, those of you that need advice, act like you need advice. Look at me. Act like you need advice. Pay the fee, inquire about the fee, and just get the advice. You want advice. Stop trying to take the shortcut, Miss Ivy. like Miss Lana the Libra. So make sure you hit me up behind the scenes. I'm a wonderful person. Come in, give me a holler. But make sure y'all hit me up behind the scenes, y'all. Cause I can tell you got something you really want to talk about. Do Scorpio man? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I had read that comment correctly, y'all. And make sure y'all follow me like I always tell y'all. But when you deal with Scorpio man, understand that we only date the most intense individuals. We only drawn to the most intense individuals. I'm gonna still read your stuff though. When he stalked me, it wasn't local. It wasn't local to the suburbs. He lives at. It was 30-minute drive. He lived at the same suburb. If he moved near the city, I'm 1 hour away. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we I don't know why we when we are connected to somebody as a Scorpio man, like we find that person. We don't it don't be hard for us to find y'all. It don't be hard for us to find y'all. It don't be hard for us to connect with y'all. It don't be hard for us to be around. It's like we I told you, like when we love somebody, we're deeply connected to that person. Like if I was on some other type of time, I probably would have been on that. But like I told y'all, I take those healthy breaks that I need in between relationships. Hey Tamara, where you from, Tamara? I take breaks into between relationships so I don't have that unhealthy attachment. Because if I had that unhealthy attachment, the way I really feel, I would have ran back to Nashville. I would have ran back to New Jersey. I would have ran back to overseas. I would have ran back to these women because I do love them. I do connect with them. They are part of my life and they will always be a part of my life. But I never tried to rekindle something that I put so much into because if it meant something to them, then it would have been a two-sided thing. It's just like I feel like everything had happened for a reason. If we do connect, it's just going to happen. I'm from Florida. Okay, okay. Make sure you hit that like button, Tamara. Make sure all my new supporters, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you would like to follow me, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. If you want to show love to the channel, okay. Much love to you. If you want to show love to the channel, Miss Tamara, my Cash App link and my PayPal link is in the chat room. If y'all want to reach out to me behind the scenes, reach out to me at 312-526-6350. And this is a real Scorpio man ready to date again. Because when you got to understand, when we're ready to date again, we are ready to date again. It's a whole season. It's a whole thing for us. It's a whole big deal for us because we don't easily connect with just everybody. We don't easily find people to understand us. We don't easily find this abundance of passion, because just like I tell you all the time, Scorpio man, we are unique. We are very complex. But once you start to understand us, once you want to understand us, you will start to understand us. And this is another good pointer for y'all. So make sure y'all listen, and y'all keep commenting. Don't get caught up into what I'm saying where you don't comment. But if you really want to get this time with your Scorpio man, where y'all on the same page, right? Because y'all always ask me about this. How can we get on the same page? How can I make him understand how much I love him? All this stuff. Okay, if you want to get on that same page with your Scorpio man like that, you have to open up your Pandora's box of your soul. You have to be able to open up and talk about yourself in a transparency that you never had before. A lot of y'all like skimming around the edges. A lot of y'all like going around yourselves, but he really wants to know who he's dealing with. This is how you get a real Scorpio man to open up. Talk to him like he's your best friend. Talk to him you like you really want something, like you really building that trust thing, because he knows once you open it up to him with a certain transparency, once you open up with him with a certain honesty, he knows that he can trust you. He knows that he can open up to you. It's 312-526-6350. And my Cash App link is $Godbody2009. If y'all want to show love, and if y'all appreciate these videos, make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Um, I put a lot of passion into anybody I'm connected with. I put a lot of extreme into it to a certain point, because us as Scorpio, just like I told you, we do have a certain possessiveness over us, over how we feel about certain individuals at certain times. So we are very, very serious. We are very, concentrated. We put this extreme into the relationship where it's not going to be forgotten. It's not going to be easily. It's going to be missed. It's not going to be something that can easily be replaced. It's not going to be something that she could just find. And just like I always tell y'all, you be like, God, buddy, that's not fair. Like why he doing that for? He's just trying to be possessive. He just want to be the only man. What man wouldn't want to be the only man? What man wouldn't want to be the dominant energy in a woman's life, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all, it's because we put a real soul. And I don't try to make us seem like we all this and all that, but I'm gonna break this down to y'all though. We put a genuine, authentic energy, sexual energy, mental energy, spiritual energy into the woman, so it can't be replaced. You can run to 1,000 fast food restaurants and stuff your face and get a quick satisfaction, but it's not gonna be like that home cooked meal from that Scorpio man. You see what I'm saying? You can get all those microwave dudes all the time and all the love that you could try to force, and it's not gonna feel the same as that home cooked love, that home cooked passion that Scorpio man give you, because we really make it from love. We really put that passion from love. A lot of people got microwave relationships. They have microwave sex. You know what I'm saying? They have frozen dinner set. It's full of preservative. It's full of chemical. It's full of too much salt. You know what I'm saying? It's been on ice too long. But with that Scorpio man, we make everything from scratch. It's the passion, the intensity, the connection. Everything is really thought out. Everything is really heavy. Y'all give me 1 second. This thing is crazy. I guess this becomes when you really trying to get pushed out the way. They don't care about what extremes. It's annoying too, but that's why I tell y'all to make sure y'all support my platform. Make sure y'all donate towards my platform. Make sure you just show that you appreciate my platform, because I really do put so much time into this, and because I genuinely enjoy doing this. But I do get a lot of resistance, y'all, believe it or not. So y'all give me 1 second. It's really crazy. You see all types of stuff when you do stuff like this. And y'all make sure y'all let me know. I want y'all to know. Just let me know if you in here. Let me know, even if you didn't have too much to talk about or too much to say. Give me a heart. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the video. Give me that thumbs up. I just want to make sure y'all enjoyed the video, y'all. Let me know where you from. Make sure y'all hit me up behind the scenes. But just understand, when you're dating a Scorpio, he likes your personal time. We like your personal attention. We like connecting with that woman that's very deep, the woman that's very serious. She can be extremely feminine. She can be even, extreme. She can be very unique. in her own way, but we want to connect with the soul of that woman. We want a piece of you for ourselves. You know what I mean? And we don't care how anybody else look at it. We don't care how anybody else see it. When we connect with you, we want the deepest part. We want the realest part. You know, we want the heaviest part of that person because we put so much passion, we put so much intensity, we put so much real time into it that he just wants to see that you enjoy it on that level. If you show that you enjoy, like how can I make my Scorpio just that much happy if I just want to let him know that you appreciate him. Let him know that you care about him. Let him know that you got his back. Let him know that you are in the picture. You're not just this invisible person. You're not just uh, this. You're not just just any kind of relationship. Just like the singer Aaliyah said, you more than a woman. You know what I'm saying? You're more than just what's expected. You know what I mean? You more than just what's the quote unquote. You have your own mindset. You have your own spirit. Show that part of yourself, because I know it's so many of y'all that are so special and so beautiful and deserve a deep relationship, deserve a real connection. But a lot of you, the only reason y'all haven't found that, I haven't connected with that, because you want to embrace, you want this beautiful thing in your life, but you're not willing to share yourself. If you want life to give you something, you have to share a piece of yourself, and life will trade with you. Okay, I'm gonna start being more open. I'm gonna start being more outgoing, and life gonna be like, okay, you're gonna be more outgoing. You're gonna be more social. Okay, I'm gonna exchange it with you. I'm gonna give you unconditional love. I'm gonna give you a beautiful relationship because you willing to compromise. You willing to put yourself and step beside yourself and think outside the box. And that's the same way you got to be with anything, especially when you're dealing or dating with that Scorpio man. He just wants to see the most brightest parts of you. He just want to see the y'all excuse me. He just want to see um, the most colorful parts of that person, you know. So y'all let me know. I appreciate y'all so much. But y'all let me know if y'all up in here. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoy these videos. Big kiss to all my beautiful, beautiful supporters. I love y'all. Big kiss to all my beautiful supporters. But make sure y'all show that love. Like I always tell y'all, thank you for all the support. Make sure y'all watch my video from yesterday. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, you can hit me up at Godbody channel on Facebook. And this is another thing that I noticed. We draw in. Some of y'all are so, don't think we don't notice how extravagant some of you are. We draw out some extravagant women, like women that are really, really, they just stand out physically, spiritually, and mentally. Even when I was high school, like I always connected to the girl that was the it girl, the girl that was had the voice, the girl that had the intelligence. Like it's deep stuff about y'all that we notice. We see all that stuff. So I want y'all to understand that the Scorpio, he notices everything about you. So if you don't share that part of yourself, if you don't really abbreviate and really go into that in depth part of your soul, it's like what we're gonna feel like you don't trust us. We're gonna feel like you trying to hide from us. He's gonna feel like you don't like him that much because we just want to love that woman. We just want to connect with that woman. A Scorpio, deep inside, we're just like the empaths. Deep inside, we want to heal. We want to love. We want to share a deeper part of ourselves that nobody ever know or nobody would ever think about us. But at least this one person can know the real us. At least this one lady will know, hey, this man is the real deal. This man shows so much passion. This man is so intense. You know what I mean? we really want to get that part of you. We really want to really show that part to you. So in order for you to get that part, you have to just open up to that dimension. But I hope y'all enjoy this. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people don't appreciate my stuff. Some people appreciate it, but if you do, make sure y'all donate, show that love. Make sure y'all show that y'all appreciate the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Big kiss, you know, to all my beautiful, beautiful, extravagant, you know, eccentric, unique supporters. You know, make sure y'all reach out to me at Godbody_2009. Pound to all my real male supporters, cause they send a bunch of male trolls today. You know, I could just tell by the energy that it wasn't a genuine person. Cause don't know dude, it ain't too many guys that really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for coming in, Tamara. I appreciate it. But make sure y'all reach out. Make sure y'all show that love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I believe you because just because you said it 2 times, I really believe you. You, you're very welcome to. I really appreciate you too. You know, thank you, and you're very well. You know, I appreciate that. You know, you making sure I answer that question. I see. I acknowledged you. Maybe I didn't acknowledge you how you wanted me to acknowledge, but I appreciate y'all. You know, I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Like I tell y'all, make sure you watch my last video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment. I love y'all, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.